Over the great plains of data, you won't see clouds. You'll see the solid, oppressive expanse of a blue screen of death. Dorothy sits on the porch of a small-town farmhouse, a home that is structurally a modest, simple Word document she's been writing for years. At her feet is Toto, a scrappy little subroutine with a barking code designed to bypass even the most stubborn firewalls. Behind her, other users remain trapped in their own sections of the plains, caught in the endless, digital waiting periods of a system that never resolves. Dorothy is tired of being a mere user in a world of providers. She's suffocating under the weight of endless terms and conditions and the constant nagging presence of cookie consent banners. In this world, the natural flow of time has been replaced by corporate estimated time, a scheduled existence where the system dictates the pace of every interaction. This passive, flattened digital life strips away user agency, creating a pressure cooker of compliance that is increasingly unsustainable. The shift begins with an unnatural, roaring wind howling across the flat data plains. This is a massive, world-altering system update, manifesting as a towering vortex of unstructured digital debris. The storm rips the farmhouse from its foundations, pulling Dorothy's organic narrative into the swirling center of the unformatted data. Dorothy and Toto cling to the wreckage as the system overhaul spins them away from their known reality. The flight ends with a massive impact, a hard drive crash that brings the house down and plunges the world into total silence. Dorothy tentatively approaches the front door and pushes it open to reveal what lies outside the crash site. Colliding a simple, homegrown narrative with a massive system overhaul shatters the barrier between the flat user interface and the underlying, hyper-real architecture of the system. Dorothy steps out into a world of impossible, saturated colors. The resolution is staggering, featuring an emerald green grass that doesn't exist in nature. Under her fallen house, a pair of expensive, polished Italian loafers stick out from the dirt. These belong to the Wicked Witch of the East, the head of the legal division and the system's primary enforcer of compliance. 3 identical associates in blue suits, the munchkins of middle management, look on with a mixture of terror and relief at the destruction of their department head. By simply existing as a stubborn, unfiltered story, Dorothy's house crushed a strict legal hold, immediately liberating the entire sector. A bubble of iridescent light descends, manifesting as Glinda the Good, a figure emitting a steady frequency of high-frequency peace. Glinda warns that Dorothy is now the target of the powerful Wicked Witch of the West, the CEO of Shadow Tech. The loafers, Dorothy claimed, are the silver slippers of user authority, representing a power the system desperately wants to reclaim. Dorothy rejects the corporate magic. Her only goal is to return to a natural, unprogrammed reality, where logic and humor are not pre-programmed responses. To find her way back, Dorothy must follow the yellow brick code, a path of shimmering tiles mirroring a string of blockchain transactions. This path leads directly to the Emerald City and the Wizard of Oz GPT, the entity claiming to hold administrative permissions for all reality. By taking her first step onto the underlying code, Dorothy transitions from a passive consumer to an active traveler, moving towards the heart of the system to seek the truth.